Have you ever wondered how all those different coffee shops can survive when there are so many of them? It's because coffee is the world's most popular beverage after water.
Somebody said something about coffee.
Worldwide, the coffee trade exceeds $10 billion every year. So why is coffee so popular? And how did the world become crazy for coffee? Was it the Pope? Or could it have been the Boston Tea Party? Is it the amount of caffeine in every sip? Or could it simply be the taste? Keep watching as we explore your favorite cup of joe. Legend has it that around 850 CE, coffee was discovered by an Ethiopian shepherd named Kaldi. After seeing his goats becoming more active after eating fruits from a bush, he tried the fruit himself and felt more alert and energized. Although the story is likely more legend than truth, coffee does seem to have originated in the Kaffa region of Ethiopia. From there, it spread across the Arabian Peninsula, where it was known as the wine of Araby. Coffee drinking became a social experience as people gathered to talk, play chess, or listen to music at coffee houses known as kave kane. These places became so important for conducting business, discussing news, or exchanging information that they became known as the schools of the wise.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
By the 17th century, Venetian merchants had brought coffee back to Europe with them. However, people were suspicious of the new brew.
Whoa.
The local clergy of Venice referred to it as the bitter invention of Satan.
Oh my f***ing...
But when Pope Clement VIII tried it, he gave his approval. Its popularity quickly spread throughout England, Austria, France, Germany, and Holland. The Dutch loved it so much that they tried to cultivate coffee themselves. But Holland isn't exactly known for having a tropical climate. After failing to grow the plant on their home turf, the Dutch exported plants from Yemen's port of Mocha to their Indonesian colony of Java. The success of their Mocha Java cultivation led to plantations in Ceylon and Sumatra. The Dutch then gave some of their plants to the French as part of a military agreement. France transported them to its colonies in Central America, where the coffee plant quickly took root. Eventually, coffee found its way to North America, and we are grateful. Although there were some minor boycotts of tea in 1774, the popularity of coffee in the United States is not due to the Boston Tea Party. Nice try, Boston. The truth is that coffee from Brazil and the Caribbean was less expensive and easier to obtain than tea from China or India. Soon, coffee became the go-to drink for breakfast, instead of the usual beer and wine because of its ability to stimulate us. Wait, beer and wine for breakfast was a thing? Born too late. Coffee is 0.65 to 2.3% caffeine, depending on the roast and refinement process. Your liver breaks down caffeine into metabolites, giving you that energetic buzz. For many people, a day can't start without the stimulating effects of coffee. But regardless of its effect on our bodies, it really all comes down to taste.
I love coffee.
Despite its aftertaste, coffee can have a complex and rich flavor. That flavor is determined by the type of roast, the way it's prepared, and even where the beans are cultivated. For example, coffees from Colombia and Kenya have a fruity taste similar to berries, while those from Ethiopia and Guatemala have a citrusy flavor.
Sounds interesting.
There are several species of coffee plants. The most common are Coffea arabica and Coffea canephora. After harvesting, the beans are removed from the fruit and roasted. The length of the roast brings out different flavors in the beans. The beans are ground to a powder, and the size of the grinds can affect the final flavor. A finely ground coffee will release its flavors quicker than a coarser grind. The grounds are brewed in hot water and filtered to make the perfect cup of Java. So, how did the world become crazy for coffee? It definitely wasn't because of the Boston Tea Party, and despite his influence, it wasn't due to Pope Clement VIII. Based on what we've learned, coffee's taste is definitely important, but I'd say it's probably the drink's high levels of caffeine. What's your favorite cup of rocket fuel? Let us know in the comments. And now that we've looked at one of the world's most common drinks, let's find out why truffles are so rare. We'll do that on another episode of Origins of Food.